tear that apart too much. But come on up, Vicki. You remember, just like with Debbie before, if you don't do this all the time, this is a lot harder than it looks. So, come on.
Hi everyone, my name is Vicki Tashjian. I'm a 26-year resident of Marathon, Florida, and have lived in District 4 the entire time. I am a local business owner. I also have been heavily involved in our community throughout all of these years. With 10 years of that being with Sally Mishmash, we originally formed the Coral Reef Sweepers, and we coordinated the commercial fishermen with divers and NOAA to clean our reefs in that area and put out mooring buoys. And at the end of 10 years, we had managed to almost run out of trash, so we stopped for a while. Now somebody else needs to pick up that ball because we're a little too old to do it. Along with that, I've also worked on Relay for Life. I've worked with the Marathon Seafood Festival, the Coral Head Music Festival that the American Legion puts on to earn money for our veterans, and this past year they used it for Hurricane Irma victims. We move on into my heavy background in tourism. I have done that for many, many years after trying out several other things. I currently have been on the TDC District 3 DAC for 14 years plus, and I have been the chair for the past 4 years. With that said, to add to that colorful background, I pulled 8 years on the volunteer marathon fire rescue team, learning how to do spinal trauma, CPR, drive the fire trucks and the ambulances if we were ever in such a disastrous situation. I come to you to run for county commission to help protect the rights of our citizens of this community, to take the emergency plan that has started going into place that is a great start, to push it even further, and to help write contingency plans for other things that can happen along this Long Island chain. We need to work on continuing our recovery from Hurricane Irma. We still have lots of areas in Big Pine, the lower Keys particularly, that need individual help as well as help from our county. We need to really move forward with this workforce housing and our affordable housing. We have people leaving daily that have finally thrown in their hats and said, I just can't make it. I love my job, but I can't find anywhere to live. On another note, sadly, we lose some people to suicide for these very same reasons down here. In Marathon, the Middle Keys Fishermen's Hospital has stepped up to rebuild, and it's very much needed, and we also need to handle our stance on that and make sure that they stay with their commitment. Our Florida Keys are truly a wonderful place to play, to live, to work, and to have a family. We have an environmental fragility to balance our tourism with our infrastructure and with our residents. This balance in the evacuation and reentry programs, our residents, is essential for keeping the Keys as our playground and to be able to allow some tourism here. Thank you very much. Vicki Tashjian for District 4.